Hi everyone, welcome to the Pit Stop. I'm your hostess Raja, and today I am joined by my sis, the very iconic Raven! Oh, yeah. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody wants to know, what are you thinking of season 9 this year?
You know, I am one of the biggest fans. We've talked about this before. I can tell you who went home against who, what lip sync song, what challenge. I am loving it. Every season just gets better and better. Except for that one season. Just kidding. It was 3. Season 3.
I hate you. I've always hated you. We've never actually been friends. There's nothing I like.
And I'm not even really here.
Now, last week, we discovered that Valentina was let go. She had to sashay away. How do you feel about that?
Here's the thing. You should never walk on the main stage thinking, I'm cool, I got this. And I don't know if she was trying to pull a fast one with the mask and be like, oh, I'm just gonna get away with this. Or not, but, you know, that's the way it goes.
Exactly. And with that said, let's talk about Nina a little bit.
I feel horrible. I feel bad because I feel like maybe if she wasn't in a group with me, she probably would still be here.
No, you can't. Nina, you can't take that on, girl. That ain't your fault.
Every week, we are constantly seeing her just beat herself up in her mind.
Girl, buck up. Get your together. What did you think you were walking into? And you can see the queens are starting to get like, girl, enough.
This is not group therapy. This is a competition. We just cannot fight for her in a way that she's not willing to fight for herself.
Okay, this week's challenge was the makeover challenge, and it was all about making over the crew.
Yes, crew better work.
Crew better work. Do you know any of these crew members?
I know every single one of them.
Oh, you do know every single one of them. Would you have had fun doing this? I thought it looked like a lot of fun.
It's my favorite challenge.
It is your favorite?
My favorite challenge is the makeover challenge.
I love to see the makeover, but in my season, being part of it was very, very stressful and nerve-wracking. And you can see it really playing into Nina's makeover as well.
Yes, there's 6 queens left, which means they have already had many eliminations, and you've already had a few opportunities to create a garment. Why do you still need someone to show you even how to thread the needle?
Knowing how to sew a bit, would you have used that technique of laying down the client on the floor and made a gingerbread cutout?
No. I was watching that thinking, girl, really?
As you know, with the makeover challenge, there are things that we have to teach these new queens, including tucking, and walking in heels, which seems to be the biggest challenge. Tell us a little bit about your first times tucking and wearing heels, like out and about.
The very first time I ever got in drag, my friend invited me to go to Cinematic.
Oh, damn, you're old.
Yes,
because I
years
remember
ago.
it too.
So he put me in platform thigh-high boots and little tiny red shorts.
I bet you looked cute. Yeah, I bet you looked cute.
I felt very, very clumsy. And not only was I put in a heel, but a heel like 8 inches with the platform. And I tucked.
Maybe you thought you were tucking, but you were probably just pushed aside a little bit.
I was probably just pushed in there. Just smashed, just smooshed.
Just speaking of tucking, Trinity prides herself on her tuck, and she wanted to see her baby girl do the same.
Okay, let me see. I mean, it's not great still, so we're gonna do another piece.
Okay.
Do you think that's an important part of drag?
I feel that if you are going to expose that area, if you're gonna be wearing something like Trinity loves, you should be able to tuck and tuck well. And however you get there, if it's duct tape, a rubber band, whatever you have to use, you should be able to have a nice, smooth
Mon Poo
mount.
vest.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you do not want to tuck, wear something where you don't have to.
Yep, my balls are hanging out right now.
Off the chair, onto the floor. It's actually, this carpet is her balls. Just smash them out. Not funny.
Out of the 6 teams, who do you think was the strongest in this challenge?
I would say Trinity Taylor. That, to me, was a very strong resemblance. The costumes, the shoes, the hair, the makeup, the tuck. She won the challenge.
A deserved win.
It was very deserved. She is not there to play. She's there to win.
Who was the worst?
For me, the bottom 2 were the correct bottom 2. Shay, you could see the kitchen. You could see the bra. You could see where things were just kind of like twisted, and which are great tricks if you're not gonna see that. And Bonina Brown, when she realized, I'm not able to make the overalls I want, I'm not able to construct this garment, it should have been a complete plan B. Instead, she said, well, I'm going to keep the bunny head.
I thought that maybe, yeah, you're right. She should have kind of pared it down a little bit and not be so ambitious in some ways because it took so much time. Nina Bonina's on the bottom again for the 3rd week in a row. God, that must suck.
You can tell in the lip sync for your life, she's like, okay, just let me go.
What is it about this season that keeps happening?
It's kind of like saving face, like, oh, well, girl, I wanted to go. Like, oh, I was fine. I don't do that. I was ready to go. Instead of fighting for it.
I want stunts. I want to see more stunts.
I feel Shay knew I can just coast through this.
I wonder if she saw Nina just sort of standing there and just being sort of defeated and sad. She probably did.
She might have.
Yeah. So Nina's performance was not magical at all. It was very understated, to say the least. Do you think that she's just sort of given up?
Yeah, I think at that point she knew this is my 3rd time in a row. It's time to go.
You are part of my family now. Now, sashay away.
Thank you.
From the moment she walked in till she left, it was, what is she gonna do? But then I think at this point it was like, okay, we've seen it. We saw it. Bye.
Bye. Well, see you later, Nina Bonina Brown. Okay, so we have our 5. We have Shay, Alexis, Sasha, Trinity, Peppermint. Who's gonna win?
I want Trinity Taylor to win. I am solid 100% team Trinity Taylor. She is giving them everything they want. She does it beautifully, but she has the drive. She's there for a crown.
Have we seen this in RuPaul's Drag Race history before, where a queen who deserves to win doesn't win?
Yeah, vanilla.
Well, Rave, it was wonderful having you here. Normally when we're spending time, we're usually sharing a 40 ounce of malt liquor in the back alley, but today we get to be real fish and sit in real chairs and real...
beautiful little pink velour.
Yeah.
Something or others. Thanks for having me.
Thanks
I'm
for
glad
coming.
I finally was able to make it.
And I want to thank all of you for watching us this week on The Pit Stop. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.